Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik again, and this is the game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play by email match against AsuRob. He's the Allied commander, and for me this Empire of Japan, scenario 50, game version 26B, and extended map with stacking limits. So 2nd of April, yesterday was, well, another day in the war, but nothing really major. So let's see. First, I try to save the last burning cargo ship. You can, yeah, looks like I just pick up some guys out of the water. Or at least I meet the task force, and then I think the cargo ship will soon go down. But here's a corvette attacking my submarine. And yeah, there was an AP and other stuff, but my submarine failed to find the target. And shitty again, one more cargo ship can escape my torpedo attack. But S-44 is able to hit my APD. Luckily these are only small torpedoes with less strong warhead. Still I have heavy damage. S-44 is damaged. And here is a very sneaky, little unlucky situation. There's a destroyer, I think, going with full speed into Nomaya and bypassing my escorts, or my guard ships. And this ship was normally docked, and now I can really confirm, even if your ships are docked, the enemy can force them to undock. And now my tankers getting killed. So there's nothing the tankers can really do. None of them are dead so far, but it's a question of time. Very sneaky. Very lucky. But yeah, it's possible. All 3 big tankers are lost. Luckily, this is scenario 50, where Japan have will produce even these big tankers over time. So maybe for 1 or 2 months I have a little shortage on big tankers. But in the long run, I would say it is acceptable. These are the biggest tankers Japan have, but they are not so fast. But yeah, of course they are very fat. Good, at least I can kill here now this cargo ship in the second attempt. And now my ship is going down, but luckily the special operation was successful and picking up now the guys out of the water. Equipment is lost, but I can still save the infantry and support guys. And one more cargo ship. So a little payback for the lost tankers. And I-4 is here at San Francisco. Not much action here at the west coast. There was a cargo ship. Naja. And this is a supply line between Nomaya and Nadi. There are also tons of enemy submarines waiting to intercept. And I'm going for submarines because the destroyer already escaped. Fast in, fast out. I mean, this was also maybe the reason why he sent only 1 destroyer, because he don't really expect anything to survive or be successful. But yeah, the million chance to hit something, and he did it. Good, this is the British out of Colombo attacking my carriers. I try to lure again the British out. Normally I try to bypass and kill the enemy destroyers, but I was detected Now I try to slaughter the British Air Force, and this is successful. And a bunch of more. These are now a bunch of Buffaloes, P-40s, Hurricane 2A and Hurricane 2B, the better one. And they're able to escort some Blenheims into in attack range. But at the end, no hit. Still a little surprised that the cap was not able to really hold. Second strike. And one Blenheim can survive. But only incoming, not outgoing. And now the bunch of Hudsons and Blenheims, even more Hurricanes. And now my cap is really a little weak. But my flag is strong. Ooh, one hit on my light carrier. Not allowed. But only a 250-pound bomb. A little fire, okay. At the same time at Nadi, and big sweep. And just so, but I fight over my own base, so I would say, I save the pilot, then it's okay. I have enough airframes. So this is maybe the other cargo ship just at first sunk. This is my other carrier fleet, trying to find something south of Fiji. Afternoon, cap is strong again. The torpedo bombers are coming. And I can give, yeah, but lucky the torpedo bombers have no torpedoes. I know they have torpedoes, but not all of them. Looks like, oh, no, they all have torpedoes, okay. Maybe I need more fighters. Next attempt. And again. More British aircraft are destroyed. Not sure where AsuRob can find so many airframes and throw them on me, plus all the pilots. And again, the cap is simply too weak now. Now this is my strike going for some fleet, I think, here. So 34 or 35 escorts plus 60 torpedo bombers. How many will find the target? Only one torpedo bomber lost. And I find here a convoy, supply convoy. Or maybe fuel. Or a mix out of everything, I don't know. And the French destroyer is also here. And that must be, I think, armor, military cargo ships, because they are AKs. So they are belonging to the Navy. So purpose-built supply ships, not civilian cargo ships like XAK. Yeah, but looks like a supply convoy and not a troop transport. This is why I like to use more torpedo bombers. A torpedo hit is normally always a kill for every civilian ship, plus they always slow down the ship. A dive attack can create damage, but It's not so guaranteed. Good, outgoing, I lose some more torpedo bombers, but at the end I would say, I think all the cargo ships. Or cripples them at least. And AKV, so this is a aircraft cargo ship. And a rowboat attacking. With 3 torpedoes, heavy damage, I guess this will go down. Yeah, I think it's out. Damage control, oh no. Good, next battle. Trying to defeat here this lonely Chinese unit. And this is successful, nearly completely wiped out. Next attack for Yan'an. And still 0-0. No fort level and the Chinese are dying. And I don't really suffer much casualties, so now it's time to attack and attack and attack and don't give them rest more. And this attack failed more or less. But maybe 2 more. The Dutchman is still trying, but not really achieving anything. Still not working. Somehow the Space Force is too strong. But the B Company catch up with the Australians. And I can force them out of the hex once again. But not really a lot of casualties for the Australians this time. So this turn was a little up and down. Starts terrible with the loss of 3 heavy tankers. But later on it turns around to be a successful air operation at more or less at Ceylon and Fiji. Plus I was able to, I think, sink 7 or 8 enemy cargo ships this turn. Overall I would say it's a balanced turn. So air losses are high for the Allies, 108 against 19. So kill ratio 1-5 and even better. I lost a bunch of zeros and torpedo bombers, escorting and defending, plus 1 dive bomber ops losses. But the Allies are lost. They really paid. The British Air Force again is losing airframes. I think hard to replace for them. Torpedo bombers, Hurricanes 2, P-40s, Blenheims, Hurricane 2As, 1. I mean the 1 is not really active airframe more, no more training, but a bunch of aircraft lost over enemy territory. So I don't know how many pilots I lost here. For me, from the 19 airframes lost, I lost 10 and 1 wounded. So 50%, that is, I would say, okay. Ships, yeah, ships is today a little not so good because I lost 3 of my best tankers. They're all very good. They all have good range. But again, I have, I think, in total 10 of them if I build all. And losing 3 out of 10, yeah. If this not happen in the next 2 months again, then I would say it's okay. And 1 of my cargo ships more. So that is for me. And the Allies lost a bunch of cargo ships. I think there was 1 or 2 more cargo ships. Plus also 1 of the special AKVs. And because this is AKV with British, so maybe, I don't even really check it completely. Maybe the Allies lost something on the ground today? No. Then I really don't know. I thought maybe the AKV was loaded with aircraft. But looks not, because there's no ground loss today. And ops losses is too small to be here for impact, no. Good, so maybe it was empty. Anyway, it was a special cargo ship. And I think the Allies, they don't have so many of them in 42. Not that I will use them with Japan, I think it's not really needed. At least not for Japan, because you can fly from base to base. Maybe for the Allies it is really more important. Yan'an, next battle, no victory, but I'm really winning soon. The rest is static. Burma, I arrive at Prom. and yeah, I was not able to reach here and was detected. And I think there was one bomb hit on Shuho. A little. For 250 pounds, this is a lot of damage, I would say. But the carrier is still ready to operate. But I cannot play it too risky. Maybe I will return and give up here to sink this destroyers, because now they maybe run away simply. We will see. Maybe I stay one more day in the waters and try to lure out more out of Cylon. Because I don't know how much aircraft are left for AsuRob there. Good, the rest is still preparing. Nothing changed here. My hunter group is also here, trying to find the enemy group what crippled my own invasion fleet. And this unit is returning back, and you can see there's still some troops on board. I was able to save more guys out of the water. This is not so much, but it's still something I was able to save. And what I do must rebuild can simply fight faster. That is all fine, this is all fine. Nomaya was a disaster. But here is... this is Kaga coming back. And at the same time I bring the ships out of Nadi. This was the reinforcements. My troops are also arriving at Suva. So I have here now two real divisions. At the same time, I try to block the incoming ships to Suva so that I maybe not more troops arrive here, so that I can cut the supply lines and let them get hungry. And at the same here are more ships, 5 ships in port, plus maybe here some more cargo ships. I must make sure that more or less these 2 American bases are under threat and hard to supply by convoys. But I must keep in mind that there can be still 6 battleships, I think, be ready, plus 2 or more fleet carriers. Who knows where all the British fleet carriers are. And because this is scenario 50 with a mod, there are additional ships for the Allies, and I don't know exactly how many more ships they have. Good. And see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.